Hey y'all. Guys, when I tell y'all I just love her. We grown over here. It don't even like I said now. Like I said, when Ross come live, Miss April just gonna end her live because Miss April wants to hear what Ross has to say. Like it or hate it, it don't matter. They can say what they want. Miss April is assured of herself. Miss April do grown woman things. When I saw Ross come back live, I'm like, okay, let me end it. Let me go because that's what I wanted to do, guys. Trust me when I tell you that we back, we back. Miss Lawanda, that Ross, she just made my whole day when she said that swag thing. I just hollered. I'm going over there, and y'all already know, and I'm sure most people coming in this chat would do the same thing. Roz has not been coming live in for a while, and even if she was, guys, Miss April just wants to hear what Roz got to say. That's how it is. It just takes precedence when it comes to keeping my badge. That is, I've been following Ross for 3 years. I'm in there. I'm just in there. I am absolutely 100% committed to watching Roz, supporting Roz, listening to Roz. That's what it is. It is what it is because, and that's what I'm used to doing, you know. And like I said, when she was saying, I'm gonna get out Miss April's way, I'll be talking, y'all. I'll be like, Roz, take your time, baby, take your time. And Brittany, I messaged you, darling. I don't know if you got the message. Was messaging that old page. I had to literally just delete it, but I just messaged you. I'm going to drop the link. Guys, that the thing that Ross said at the end, that those are the kind of things that when I say encourage Miss April, some people, we don't have, just like they're over there saying the stuff that they're saying, the evil and all that kind of stuff. When Ross said what she said to me, it instantly boosted my morale. I felt better. I have not been feeling well. So it's like I'm even kind of like if I get on live, it really don't matter. I just want to stay in the algorithm. But when she said that, it was like a boost of encouragement for me. That's what we do over here for one another. God uses who he chooses. And I absolutely, positively know that and believe that. We support one another over here genuinely. We can, like, okay, when I was live, I went live the first time. Thank you, Nelly. When I went live the first time, guys, and as soon as I did, I remembered instantly. I didn't check to see if anybody was live. I clicked on my other page because I'm on my laptop, seen Roz live. I said, oh, gotta go. I seen Jersey Girl come in the chat and I was like, okay, I need to let them know. So I went to my community wall and said, I'll be back. I go over to Roz's first live. She was gone. I'm looking at where it says watching and I didn't see it. I said, well, wait, what the hell happened here? What the heck? And I said, I know she didn't get off a live. So I said, okay, let me come back live. And then I look, I'm on the live, and I had my phone, and then I looked and it said, I'm back. I said, okay, this is a different one. So I ended that live because, like I said, I want to hear what Roz has to say. Period, point blank, period. Okay? And if nobody likes that, then they just don't like it. I didn't even know who. I wanted to know who had came for Ross because so many, they all come for her. And when somebody had told me it was um, the one that had the meet and greet thing, I was like, whoa, wait! I actually have not been over there. Didn't even know. That they were still doing anything, and that's just honestly speaking. And guys, listen to this. Miss April, my channel is growing every day. I look on my subscribers, and it'll be 148, 144, then it'll be 150. It just grows every single day. My channel is growing according to the way it is supposed to do. I never get offended when I hear people on this side talking about other people, crackheads and whatever. Those things do not offend me, or their channel's not doing good. I don't never feel like it's directed at me. I don't take it personal because Miss April got her own thing going on. I am sure within myself, you understand, which a lot of I see from them is they are not. When Ross came the other day, guys, did you see how the chat flooded? And I'm going to say about Brittany's yesterday. I think, yeah, it was yesterday. How everybody flooded the chat with cash apps and those kind of things, and the love. Looking at it, if you look at it, because remember I told you guys I put myself in other people's shoes because I try to understand, even though I some things I just can't comprehend. You don't have to be jealous, ladies. You don't have to be jealous. God has given us our own blessings. Just get your own, see your own blessings in your life. When you want, that's a sin to covet another person's life. Why would I want another person's life if my life is good? If my life is good, why would I? So when I see those kind of things happening, I know that's what burns their skin. That's where the seething jealousy comes in. When Brittany was getting all them super chats and super stickers, oh my God, who y'all think gonna be mad about that? I'm not, no matter of fact, not even mad, beyond mad, and won't even see that in themselves. They're going to be so angry. They were probably seething, foaming at the mouth when they were watching that happen. God blesses. When he blesses, the more people come against you, the more God will bless your life. The more evil that comes against you, it's in the word of God that'll happen. When people come against you and they try to tear you down, they say all manner of evil against you, God will show up and show out on your behalf. That is his vengeance toward to them. You keep talking about them and I'm going to keep blessing them. Watch what I'm saying. It's just that way, guys. It's just that way. Miss April's life is very blessed. Even when I don't feel good, guys, I'm blessed. So I never. Now, there might be some things that, and I'm going to get in the chat in a minute. There might be some things that I see another sister doing that I would want to do and it would enhance my life. All I got to do is ask, sister, how'd you do that? How were you able to do that to get to where you are? We can do that with one another, but to be jealous and envious, those are things that we have to work on within ourselves, because anytime if that thing pops up, if jealousy pops up with Miss April, the first thing Miss April got to say is, why, Miss April? What's wrong with you? What are you not looking at in your life? What are you missing? Check yourself, sister, before you wreck yourself, because that's all it's going to do. And when somebody, to me, here's my opinion, if Roz is not thinking about somebody, or I'm anybody, let's say Roz, because it actually happened to her. And next thing you know, you hear them talking about you. They don't put your name in their mouth. What is it, guys? It don't take a blind man to see that. And now then you understand the jealousy there. They use her for clout. They want attention, so the way they get attention is speaking her name. They know that's going to draw them some attention. They can't get the positive attention from her anymore, so they get the negative people that are against her to come. You understand what I'm saying? That's sad. That's sad to me. As a sister, as a woman, why would I do that? I don't have to do that. I can get my own attention. I can get my own beautiful things. Now, my channel is a positive channel, for the most part. So it's not going to grow at the pace that what sells and what attracts. I absolutely understand that. Now, I could put some more work into it and have it grow. You understand what I'm saying? But That's just the truth of the matter. But guess what, guys? Miss April is okay with that because it's growing according to. I'm still going to come with some content. I'm still going to come with something. I still have people who are loyal to the soil. You understand? Oh my God. I heard Roz talking about that. It's not her fault that you don't have people loyal to you. It's not her fault. They don't even see you. You so busy talking about her or somebody else that they don't even know who you are. So how can they be loyal to somebody they don't even know? You understand? Okay, Miss LaWanda, I see you, baby. Leslie Cole said we back. Nellie Hill, thank you again, my beautiful girl. How's our little darling girl doing? Girl, and you are doing so good in your prepping, your food prep, meal prep. I'm so proud of you, Nellie. God bless you in your endeavors, girl. For real, for real. Continue blessings. Amen. Because you minding your business, handling your business. How about that? Sting of the Black Scorpion. Yes, man, we are. Nana Jackie. Come on now, April. Nana said, hey, Brittany. Brittany, I wanted you to come up and just give God some praise. It's up to you though, baby. You know, anybody can come and anybody can, hit the panel if they want. Anybody, except for those demon trolls. I had a demon troll try to come up on my panel the other day, y'all. I told him to show his face. Guys, if you would have seen his face, he looked like a demon from the pits of hell. And I showed y'all how he was looking in the camera. And I'm going to show y'all it again because some of y'all didn't see it. Let me finish greeting everybody. Hi, Patsy. I'm so glad to see you in here. Don't forget to hit the like button, guys. Miss Misunderstood, I see you, beautiful. She's greeting everybody. Let me get y'all up on the screen. Nellie Hill said, Brittany. Miss LaWanda cracking up 100. We back, Ray Mary. God, beautiful girl. Ray Mary, you are such a you're a therapist to us all. For lack of a better way to put it, you be there. You know what I mean? I know you can understand what I'm saying. You give us all therapy, baby, because you be working behind the scenes, girl. And I'll be hearing them talking about you, and I'll be like, oh, she must be. I say, Ray Mary growing. Ray Mary getting large, because here they come. And the more they talk, the bigger you going to get, the more blessed you going to get. Let them say what they want to say, y'all. Let them talk, let them talk, let them talk. That don't mean you don't have to defend yourself, because I'm a firm believer. And look, y'all, I don't hear it. Like somebody said to me that the girl that showed her living room the other day that Vanessa was on, which I just don't understand. I'll be like, it got to be delusion or just don't care. You just waving your hands like you just don't care. And that's what I have to say it is. You just don't care. Okay? If you like it, I love it. That's how it be. But they said she had brought my name up, and I can't listen or couldn't go over there to like find it. I just said, and so forget it. Because that if I hear my name, and it depends on what it is, then I may respond. And that's just the truth of the matter. But more than not, I don't hear my name. I don't see it or hear it. Hi, Shelly Morton. Hi, Annette Williams. And plus, a lot of them just don't matter. They really don't. Cassie, baby. Hey, Miss April. When I tell you that you did that on that Tupac, girl, what you talking about? How do you want it? Hey, how do it feel? How he say, Miss LaWanda? I love the way you activate your hips and poke your ass out. Got a ninja wanting it so bad they want to pass out. Here she come. Come on.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. You got the flow. I'm shutting up. What you want to do? What you want to say?
God is so good. I am so happy to be sitting on this bed with my baby hugging me. She didn't go to school.
She want to be
She
with her
right
mama.
here with her arms wrapped around me, honey.
Oh.
Hi.
Oh, hi, Katie.
She won't give me a break, honey, and I don't want none either.
Oh,
Mama just left out of here hugging on me. My son came in, my oldest son. I was laying across mama bed, and Tay came in and jumped on my back. I was on the phone with Ray Muir. I said, honey, he don't know his mama is thin as the wind. He gotta let me get my way back up, honey, before he fall on me like that again. I told
what'd
him,
you
boy,
say?
you
Not
see
thin
I
as the
done dropped
wind.
some pounds, honey. You hurt me.
I was thinking that. I said, I bet you Brittany lost some weight. I bet.
Yeah, and Katie said she can't tell it, but of course, my boys, they see different.
They so
Yeah.
happy. Everybody's happy you're home. That is, see, it says weeping may endure it in the night, but joy cometh in the morning. This didn't it take your you already were close with your family, Brittany, but didn't it give you more of an appreciation?
It did, and I was on your earlier live that you did when you said, you was questioning God or whatever. I felt the same way, Miss April, and Mama was like, "Do you feel the prayers?" And I felt them, but after I got back from court and I got in my cell, I was praying, and it was like my grandma was in my ear, and I said, "If He don't do it now, like I know He can, and I know
Yes,
He's going to do it."
yes.
And I
Just
just
not
had to
when
be
we wanted
patient.
him to.
Right. I just had to be patient. Everything happened for a reason.
Sure
And I
did.
told my friends last night, I told Chucky, I said, I hate how everything happened, but Haley really helped me. Like, I don't have to worry about going out and looking over my shoulder for no police to arrest me for Christmas or my birthday, honey. I'm going to be out in the streets live at 5 for my birthday and Christmas and all that. Why somebody put on their community post, I'm a miss Christmas, Christmas Eve, New Year's Eve, my birthday, Rod's birthday, St. Patrick's Day. My back, boo. My back.
That my back bit, and that you know what, Brittany, when those super chats and super stickers were flooding your chat, I ain't never seen none of them over there get it like that, baby. And that's the biggest to me vengeance. That the more that they talk, the more the things that they say, because there were some I when I tell you, I heard the jubilation in their speaking and their face. They were glowing. I said that they were glowing with evilness because they were so happy about it. It was like they were relishing in it. And I could not believe that. I have never, even in my deepest, darkest pits of addiction, Brittany, I've never witnessed a person so happy to see another person's downfall. And when I tell you, when I saw that, all I knew was this. It's like a boomerang. The more that they feel that way towards you, the more that God is openly going to bless you, the more it's going to make them angry. They better get on board with really, for real with God. And you, because I'm telling you, it's not hurting nobody but them to feel like that. Who does that? I mean, I'm not saying that we as human be like, yay, I'm glad that's where they belong or whatever. But this was something different that I saw. And when I saw that, and then let me share this real quick. When Ray Mary came with, I know this is too much information, but I had my phone in my hand, or I had my phone in the bathroom. I was on the bathroom real quick. And that was when I heard that you weren't getting out that the first time. When I tell you my heart, it gripped my heart, girl. I was like, and I looked up at the heavens and I said, God, what? Because I felt like we had prayed so hard and poured our hearts out. And immediately, like you said, what happened to you sitting in that cell? Immediately, God spoke to my spirit and said, April, it's never in y'all's time, your time, or anybody's time. It's in my time. It's going to happen. And then I got right back in my peace mode. But then,
And see, y'all was praying. This is what I want y'all to understand. Y'all was praying for me, but at that time, I wasn't praying for myself. Like that Wednesday when I went to court, I wasn't really praying for myself.
yeah,
y'all was intervening for me, but I hadn't
Yeah.
really talked to God my own self. I
When
didn't
did
really get
you?
frustrated till the third time I went to court. Like after that third time, I'm like, okay, God, like I kept telling them in jail, like, I don't know what the lesson is. I was being so honest with God, myself, and everybody around me. I kept saying, I don't know what the lesson is because I didn't do nothing to her.
Yeah.
Like if I was gonna go to jail, I feel like I should have the police should have did their job and I should have went to jail. I didn't feel like nobody should have got in the middle of it. So I
Mm-hmm.
was just like, God, I don't know what this lesson is. And I'm just so honest, like, God, I don't know what you're trying to teach me because I'm not learning it. I ain't getting it right now because I don't feel like I did nothing. And after I just was like, okay, well, you did do what you did to get on probation and you didn't pay your restitution. You did flunk
Okay.
that drug test. So that's what I did. And when I went to court, it was the second time I went to court. I told the prosecutor, I was like, I ain't did nothing. And he told me, he said, yeah, you did something because you on probation. I was like, damn. In my head, I was like, damn, he got me.
That's funny. He said, no, you did something.
Yeah, he said you did something because you on probation, and I got to thinking like, well, shit, he right.
You
So
know
I
what I
just,
thought? I'm not gonna lie to you. This was because I don't know anything. You know, Miss April, I'm out the loop like that. I said, because we had talked. I said she done. Her brother came home. I done painted my own little scenario. I said, and she done put her hands on someone because they was messing with her brother. I did, Brittany. I just couldn't tell me. I said she done jacked somebody up because she said because you real protective of your baby.
yes,
And I said, Lord have mercy, Jesus. I said, well, God, whatever it is, you fix it. And we knew he was gonna fix it. We knew it.
it was just a matter of time. That was all it was. And like I said on my live, other than time with my kids and my mama, I didn't miss nothing.
Right,
My kids didn't miss nothing. My baby
right.
had a great 18th birthday. Had a Katie had a great time while I was in jail, y'all. Katie had
He
a good
did.
time while I was in jail. And
They
other
because
than
people were
missing her
loving on
mama,
her.
she didn't miss nothing, just time with me.
That's right. And you missed your babies, didn't you? You missed
Oh
that
my
baby.
God, I miss my kids so much.
Oh,
When that
girl.
carnival was going on, I was just like, for one, I ain't never missed a carnival since I've been back in Arkansas. Like I haven't missed it. And I doggone sure ain't missed it since I had Katie. Like we there every year. And just the fact that I couldn't take her. Man, y'all would have thought I missed some real milestones in all of my kids' life the way I was sad.
Yes. God
Yes,
is so
Nelly,
good.
she was on a vacation, honey. Katie had a good time. Katie done spent a lot of money while I was in jail.
Yeah,
Katie spent the
look,
check.
Sharon said, April, I'm glad you're feeling better. Katie was spending bucks.
Man, Katie spent the whole YouTube check
When
while I
you
was in jail, and I had a good YouTube check. I said, God
Oh
dog,
no, she
she
did.
did too.
Oh my God. Katie.
I
Katie.
called her one day, Miss April. I said, Pooh, what you doing? In Walmart, give me an early Christmas gift. I said, what?
I love it. Spend all of it.
You hear mama let her
I
spend my
need
whole
her. She
YouTube
spent
check.
it all, Libra.
What I leave you about 190 something
She
dollars.
left me $190, y'all.
That ain't bad. Shoot.
$190.
She left you something, girl. That's good.
I told my homegirl Tab and Jill, I said, I ain't broke, but I'm broke.
Yeah.
I said, but I told mama to make my baby comfortable, and that's exactly what she did. I didn't
Oh,
care about the money. I just wanted,
I know
I
you
know
did.
Katie, and Katie liked to shop. She's used to buying. So I just wanted her to be comfortable. Like, okay, I get some money when I get out. I make some money when I get out.
Oh my God. And you know that God is going to take care of the what is it that you have to pay? And you know, this is just Miss April's suggestion, and it don't, and I hope everybody hear it because it's just been something that it immediately popped in my head. Um, to ask for help. A closed mouth doesn't get fed. And there's so many people that love you, Brittany. And because everything that transpired is a God thing, all of this had to happen.
Yeah.
for this outcome, because God, it does have a call on your life. God has been calling on you, and he's used, and I love the fact that you're very conscious of that. You were conscious of that before you went in, when you were coming on my panel singing. And girl, we was crying. We was on my live and we was playing your song and I was crying. It was like we were singing a tribute to you. I was crying. I had my hands up to the Lord. I said, oh, Jesus. Everybody in the chat was singing. Sally Sings came up on the panel and sang your song. And I was thinking, can't nobody sing it like that, Brittany. She didn't sing your song. I was singing your song. But it was touching. It was really, really emotional to me and everybody else too. Because I knew God, I saw at that time how God has been dealing with you. And so I said, when it happened, Brittany, the first thing I said was, this is for a reason. It is for God. It wasn't the enemy that did this, Brittany. It was as hard as it was to be in there. God had a perfect plan, and he still does. Yes, and that's what we see. And I love it. I love that for you. But don't, ask, don't be, I don't know how it works or what you got to give them, but I don't know, GoFundMe, Cash App, or whatever.
Miss Annette is so funny. Miss Annette, I seen your comment when I went back on my replay about me dropping the soap. Miss Annette, I was so mean. Let me tell you, I was so mean to them people to where when I told y'all, it's these two girls in there. Every time somebody get in the shower, it's like their antennas go up and they just want to look at you and say if you shaved, if you're not shaved, just weird stuff. So when I took my showers, everybody would go upstairs. Because I was in there like, I ain't gay for the stay. I ain't gay to play. I ain't gay. Don't play with me. We go get down in these cells like G-Pie gonna be jumping because somebody gonna get whooped. And when I got in the shower, like everything was copacetic because when nobody bothered me, like I didn't have a worry in jail at all.
Wow. I can't imagine you being angry and mean, Brittany. Like when you be talking, when you are your live.
It's so bad, Miss April.
I can't see it.
And they all would be like, Brittany, you so nice. But when you're not nice, you're really not nice. Like, yeah, I could be the sweetest person, but don't bother me because now I ain't sweet no more.
Yeah, that's how a lot of people are. Let me see what Cassie, baby, everybody, Leslie called. They sure do, but they want to criticize every single thing that's done over here. They are miserable. Yeah, they do. And you know what? So what? They can let them do it, Cassie, baby. We expect that. But like I said, there is a bond over here. Everybody handled the situation with you differently. Like Davion, I was waiting on Day, and Davion didn't say anything. She just, until Michelle, that lady Michelle, then Davion went in. She said, what's wrong with you? You're weird.
Right. And that's weird. She was very weird.
Yeah. When we found out that you didn't because what was the understanding that she was in contact with you, telling you, you telling her what to tell everybody, basically.
And I have not talked to that lady when I was in jail. I told Mama, she did not say that.
That's crazy.
Like the people who I named on my live yesterday, those are the people that I was in contact with while I was, like I said, on vacation. She was not nobody I talked to.
Right. And that's I think, sometimes we want to do some things for attention, because I used to be an attention seeker, but it's like now I just get I'll get it the way, the right way, or I'll recognize it. Matter of fact, I don't even need the attention anymore. It's like, it is what it is. If I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't, because I give my own self attention. And I think that's what it looked like to me. Like everybody was in an uproar about it or wondering what was going on. And she wanted to be the one to say that she knew what was going on. That's how I interpreted it. This is the first time I got 102 people in my chat, y'all. I don't
You
even know
go,
how to.
girl.
Hit the like button, Bushwatchers. God bless you too. A Merry Christmas and Merry New Year. Enjoy your life. Peace, joy, and happiness in the name of Jesus. Oh, Brittany, let me tell you what happened the other day. I did a live and I dropped the link. This guy come on the stage real quick. And I said his name was Nemesis something, and he called me the N-word in my private chat. And I didn't see that till after the fact. But I told him to turn his camera on, Brittany, and let me show you what he did. Let me turn my camera on because you're not gonna believe this. And I have to tell y'all, he had the nerve to turn, and it's gonna look real crazy. Okay, you see me, Britt?
Yes, ma'am.
This is how I don't even want to do it, God, because it was horrible. And
Mama told me about it.
It was crazy. He was like, his eyes was bugged out. He was like shaking his head all crazy, and his eyes were like this big, and he looked at like a demon from hell. He looked at, I'm not kidding you. And I said, oh, you don't look good. You look evil.
Mama just told me because when you said demon trolls, and I laughed. I said, Miss April said demon trolls. Mama said she had one.
I did. I had a real live demon troll on my chat, girl. And that thing gave me the willies. I said, oh, in the name of Jesus.
Oh, Mama, my Jesus. Did you say it like that?
Girl, no, let me see how you say it. Mama G. No, I can't do it.
Jesus.
When you said that last night, we were screaming. I felt better. I was so not feeling good in your chat. I had to get up out of there. I went to bed very early, but woke up in the middle of the night, like woke. But then I did go back to sleep. But I feel so much better today. I was like, but we were celebrating, and that was a beautiful thing. But baby, please keep in mind that if you do need the help, don't closed mouth don't get fed. And we're here. And I'm sure everybody. Hi, Libra 4 Beautiful. Hi, Annette. I'm sure everybody feels the same way because we here for you, baby.
Thank you.
We are. Yes, Miss April Love. The love is real over here, in my opinion. I know I was genuinely happy when Day Day bought Roz on the live. Oh, that was beautiful. And when you popped up, Brittany, we were happy. Just like there's people that are not happy, there are people that are very happy. So we focus on the people. Well, of course you're going to take it to the ones that are not, if you feel like it, when you feel like it. But know that there are people that genuinely care about you. And I think that supersedes that.
Yes, it was so much more love than it was hate. And that's what Ray Mir kept telling me, like, they talking. And that's to be expected. Like, I didn't expect nothing else. But Ray Mir was like, just know, we got you. Like, everybody holding you down, and it's way more love than it is hate. She kept telling me that. And I was like, okay, I know. Ray Mir didn't get a lot of crying from me. Other people did. But I wanted to be a big girl with Ray Mir. I don't know why, honey. But I just wanted to be a big girl.
Look, I'm like you. I'm a crybaby. I would have been crying the whole time. My Jesus. Girl, when I went to jail, I was in there. I was like, I'm not lying, Brittany. This is exactly what I said with my little tennis outfit on. I said, I'm a good girl. I don't deserve to be in here.
See, we would have been mad at you in jail. Because that's how the white girl, Cheyenne, she just kept on saying, I don't deserve to be here, bro. I said, Cheyenne, who in here do you think gonna say they deserve to be in here? Della know what she did. Like my cellmate, she knows she unalived that man. But you think Della talking about I deserve to be here? No. And when I left, y'all, it's so crazy because I went in there and everybody, they so weird to where they want to tell the guards to turn the heat on and I ain't never been in no jail like that. I kept telling them we are in jail. Right. You're not supposed to be comfortable. We in jail. You're not at home. You're not in no Hotel 6. You're not at the Holiday Inn. That's not the Hilton. Like, we in jail. And by the time I left, everybody, when they get into it with somebody about anything, they be like, we in jail.
That's right. That's the reality. We're not in no hotel. You right, Brittany.
Like it's not gonna be comfortable. You're not gonna not miss your kids. You ain't gonna be able to do nothing. It's not no peace. We are in jail. And every time I hear somebody saying, I'd be like, say it again. And they be like, we in jail.
Do they have, you so funny. Do they have TV in there where you able to watch?
Yes, ma'am. And all they watch is jail and court shows, Miss April. It drove me crazy. I said, y'all really want to watch this and we in jail? And Ashley, the girl I got to fighting with, that her mind messed up, she done been through so much stuff to where violence and stuff like that, it trigger her. Like we could be watching TV, just say we watching Family Feud, she'll be fine. Soon as they turn to like Criminal Minds or something like that, she get the fight in the air. She'll cry, like sit there and cry like somebody passed. And I kept telling them, this is triggering this girl. Like, I don't know what y'all don't see that I see, but this violence is triggering her back to what happened to her before she came in here.
What made her hit you, Brittany? What did she?
Because she told me I was one of her daddy hoes, Miss April. And I told her, I don't know your daddy. And the next thing I know, she had freaking hit me, baby. And honey, like I said, I came down and I came down on her. Like
I would have came down too, Brett.
No, I feel so bad afterwards, though, Miss April. I was like, man, God, please forgive me. And Della was like, he forgive you. He already forgave you. I was like, God, you know I know better than that. But y'all can't let, I was the third person she done jumped on and nobody else fought her back. Like, you can't think that's right. And when she came up to me Sunday, I was sitting on the step and she was like, I'm sorry, ma'am. I said, okay, Ashley. I said, just keep your hands to yourself.
That's right.
We woke up yesterday, Miss April, and she was back on the same thing. She told me, I was sitting down minding my business. I had just got off the phone with Mama. She said, Brittany, don't cut my plants no more. I said, what? She said, don't cut my plants no more. And she pointed at the phone, the little pay phone we all be using. I said, April, I said, Ash, don't know nothing about your plants. And she got to doing her little dancing and stuff. I told him, I said, she done woke up on this same stuff. I said, somebody gonna beat her up today, but it ain't gonna be me.
Oh my God. She's in the wrong place. She need to be in a mental
do. And it's so sad. The guards don't want to deal with her. So they lock her in the cell or they'll just let her roam around the pod to bother other people. And I told them, like, for one, she don't even know why she in jail, Miss April.
Oh my God.
Brittany, she don't have a clue. And she showed me her wrist. She got slits in her wrist, y'all, from years and years ago. Where she just been cutting on herself. And she'll even, when she get mad, she'll act like she doing it and she'll squeeze her arm like she making the blood come out. Just stuff I ain't never seen before in my life.
Yeah. How old is she, Brittany?
She is 32 years old.
I see it's, to me, it seems like God has put her on your heart because you talked about her a lot.
She is so sad, Miss April. When I tell you, Friday when we had church, I cried and cried so hard for Ashley. I prayed. We had a special prayer just for Ashley because we was getting ready to end church and they asked, do anybody have prayer requests? And she's from Colorado. And she'll walk up to you and she'll say, where are you from? And everybody say they from Colorado. They all tell they from Colorado. Because if you don't say you from Colorado, she'll get mad. So they was getting ready to end the church and they asked for prayer requests. And she raised her hand. And she said, she talked like a kid. She has a real child voice. She said, I just want to pray that I can go back to Colorado where it's cold. And then she said, but I don't want to get raped. And when I tell you, I broke down like, God, and that's all she talk about is what happened to her, how she was an RN.
Oh my God.
She started stripping and she got on drugs and somebody laced her. She got 2 kids, Miss April. She don't know her kid's name. All she knows is her kid's date of birth. When she talked to us Sunday, I was asking her questions about her kids and stuff. And she told me, she was like, I don't know what my kids are. I said, well, how old are they? And she just told me their birthdays, like the month, the date, and the year. But she couldn't just say, my son is 7, my daughter is 4. Like, she don't know how to do stuff like that.
Yeah. Oh, that's sad,
It's
Brittany.
so sad. Like
What
it
is
is
her
so
name? I'm
sad.
gonna pray for her.
Her
I'm
name
gonna
is Ashley. I can't
ask.
remember her name. I don't even know Ashley Johnson. Ashley
Okay.
Johnson.
Yeah. Now I want to ask you a question. It's up to you. Do you feel like singing your song?
I don't, Miss April. I don't
I
think I
didn't think you
can
did.
sing.
It's too soon.
I'm gonna cry. I cry. You want me to cry?
I thought about that. I said she ain't gonna be able to get through that song.
I cry like a baby. And I got me a new song. In jail, I was singing Give Me You. Like everything else can wait. That's all I wanted. Like my kids were
Oh,
straight.
Brittany.
God, just come in this cell and I need you right now. Like it was so serious. Like I don't think I ever needed God as much as I did the last
Oh.
20 days of my life.
Now, when did you say that you went, like you said, when you first got in there? Because, like you said, we were holding you up in prayer because it was probably the initial shock and everything. When
Yeah.
did you actually start calling out to God? Like, okay, God, now what's going
December
on?
the 2nd, when I went to court on the 2nd.
Okay.
I was praying long before I was.
Yeah. When they prayed, when Ray Mary let us know that you had went to court and that the judge had denied the first thing, because like I said, I had my own little scenario in my head and I was thinking it had to do with color, and that's why it ain't good to
But
be.
I didn't even get to see him come home.
Really?
No, ma'am. I went to jail the Tuesday before he graduated. I missed
What?
the graduation and everything.
Okay, well, now have you seen him since?
Of course, baby. As soon as I got here, I went in there, gave him the biggest. He was asleep. I went in
Oh,
there and fell on him and kissed him all over his face. Honey, I fell in there on my brother.
oh, Brittany. Well, we got his book. Now that you're here, my husband, I had told my husband to mail it out, and out here I'm thinking he done did it, girl. He said, "No, I got to get this other stuff to put on it. I don't want to." He was going to use the brown paper because it's a book, and I said no. And I said, "Well, honey, you should have told me that because I'd have just took it right up there and put it in one of them bubble packets." So I got to do it. He's like, because he wanted to do it. He said the paper that he had wasn't the right kind of paper. I said, but you should have told me. So I'm gonna get that out to him. Just
Thank you so much.
just for him to have. And I was gonna write like a little note, a little letter in there for him, to just give him my take on the recovery process and things like that. And the one thing that I wanted to say when I was listening to Roz's live, uh, when you come off of drugs and you're clean, there's a difference between being clean and being in recovery. We want to be in recovery. Being clean is you're doing everything pretty much that you did when you were in drugs, except for not using drugs. They call it be sharing clean but living dirty. But that's what they used to say back in the day. I just look at it like this. Let him, which I'm sure he knows. There's a difference in being clean and in recovery. The recovery is you have to work every day on yourself. You have to do some work. You have to keep an attitude of gratitude. You got to watch people, places, and things early on in your recovery. Like a lot of times we want to come back up. The first thing we want to do is go show people how good we look and how, look at me, I'm clean, and that kind of thing. But the suggestion is not to do that. Now, me, where I am in my life now, I wouldn't even think about going around people that I use with. They probably all dead. I don't even know. You know what I'm saying? But it's about recovery. It's a recovery thing. We don't just want to be clean. I have to work on myself every single day because, like I said, I'll be up in my head a lot about things. If I don't, I'll start stepping backwards. You'll start walking backwards, back toward using. So it's just we have to put in the work to recover. We recover. It's like what the word recovery means. You're getting back things that you lost. or things that, like me, learning how to live life on life's terms. It took me till my 30s, Brittany, late 30s, to do the things that people have been doing all their life, like cars, building credit, and things like that. That's why I admire people who are doing it at young ages, just living like Vanessa Pretty Vibes. Like I heard her live and how she's taking care of her child and her home by her doing it by herself. Royalty Queen, the same thing. You understand those kind of things, but we really do have to learn how to live, and that's the things that I wanted to tell your brother. But if he's encircling himself with people in recovery, he will get that. You understand what I'm saying? That those things will come. Maybe he might want to do a meeting once a week or something like that. I did a lot of meetings early in my recovery. Now I don't go to meetings anymore. I just don't. I'm not going to meetings, and that's just me. But I was thinking when I hear. Let me get back to what I was saying too. I want to say this and be quiet about it. The girl from New York, she's in recovery. Okay. And that's what I be remembering. Like when I hear people, like when Roz was talking about her today, and the first thing came to my mind is, okay, what are you working on? Are you working your steps? Because, the behavior, there's certain behaviors that we no longer want to display in recovery. We just don't, because it will, and like I said, there's a difference. You're either clean or you're either recovering. You're clean, but you're doing everything that you did before, lying, cheating, stealing, whatever, or you're in recovery. Okay, no, I can't do this, because if I do this, this will end up leading me back to the streets. And so and even at the age of 63, I still have to be mindful, because I'm not so far removed from it. I feel like I am, but I'm not. They say I've known people that have had 40 years and relapsed. You understand? So it's just a one day at a time program. You just continue to be honest with yourself, honest with yourself, and that's it. That's all. Be honest with yourself. I know that bed feels good. Who's Nelly talking to?
Me, talking about me sitting on the bed, just being in the bed. My body is so, oh my God, y'all, Jill make you hurt so bad.
Because you was on metal, right?
I slept on the floor. When I first got there, I was sleeping on the top bunk. And I woke up in the middle of the night, and son was just like, Brittany, if you fall off of this bunk, I was heavy when I went in there. Y'all know it was kind of chunky. And all I was thinking, if I fall off this top bunk, I'm going to break every bone in my body if I hit this concrete floor. So what I did, honey, I got my mat and my 2 blankets, and I said, you just going to sleep on the floor so you could already be down there instead of falling.
Oh, wow.
And from like my 5th day in there, for 15 days, I slept on the floor.
Did you?
Yes, ma'am. And mom was like, well, why are you sleeping on the floor? I'm scared to fall. I don't want to come out of here all broke up in crutches and arms broken, legs all broken up. Honey, I'm going to just sleep on this floor. I ain't got to worry about falling.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you, baby. Oh, God, I'm so glad you back home. Girl, did you cry when you laid down? I would be crying. Thank you, Jesus.
When I didn't sleep well last night. I was up at 4:30, y'all. Like I put on my Facebook story. I said I'm up like I'm ready for breakfast call. I didn't sleep good at all last night. And I got some sleep this morning.
You'll get back used to it real quick.
6 o'clock, I went to sleep and I slept off and on during the morning, but I couldn't sleep good. I've been planning on sleeping last night. I had told them in jail, I was like, when I go home, I probably won't even sleep. I've been asleep for 20 days, Miss April.
Yeah, that was such a traumatic. What would you say the experience was, Brittany? Was it traumatic? Was it an eye opener?
It was an eye opener. It was a learning lesson. Even though I'm still telling God, you, the chat, and everybody else that I talked to, I don't know what my lesson was, but I did have an eye opener. Like, okay, Brittany, you do wrong. You're not always right.
Yeah.
And you got to pay these white people, man.
Yeah. And it was just as simple as that, but
It's
that'd be
just
one of
as
the hardest
simple.
things
And
to
that's what I
do.
kept telling them. It was never, and I want y'all to know this. It was never, I didn't have the money. If I could tell y'all how many times mama told me, Brittany, you need to pay them people.
Right.
Brittany, them people gonna lock you up before I had the warrant. Like,
Right.
Brittany, pay them people. It was just me being hard headed, want to do what I want to do with my money.
I
But baby, when I
understand.
tell y'all them people gonna get their money, baby, if I could pay it on the 31st, before the first, I pay them on the 31st.
I
They
know
gonna get
that's
their
right.
money, they gonna get them drug tests, and I'm gonna be good. I'm good.
And that's what they want when it all said and done, when it comes to that kind of stuff, that's what they want. They want their money. That
Yes,
money,
it's
I'm
not
telling
even
you,
so
I've
much
been there.
as it's not even so much as me smoking my marijuana. They want their money.
Money. Yes, Brittany.
When I
I've been there.
told
I know.
when Officer Jordan, when my probation officer told me on September the 8th, when he told me I had a warrant, he told me, he said, you should have stopped paying the probation fee instead of stop paying the prosecutor. And I was like, well, why you ain't told me that? Which, it really didn't matter. But he told me, he was like, I would have rather you stop paying me before you stop paying the prosecutor, because the prosecutor gonna come and pick you up. He
That's right.
knew, my probation officer, he knew where I was because I had to report to him every month, or it had got to every 3 months. I had to report to him. I didn't have to report to the prosecutor. So just by him seeing me and doing the drug test, he was stalling me out. He could have saved me. But the fact that I hadn't gave the prosecutor nothing, it wasn't nothing. And I'm so thankful, Miss April, because there's not a person in the county jail that got a PV that ain't had to serve 120 days.
Wow.
When I first got to court yesterday, my public defender, she told me, she said, well, you're going to have to come back after the holidays and do 100 days. So I was happy, but at the same time, I'm just like, God, I don't want to go back in there. Like,
Yeah,
100 days is a long time.
that's
And
right.
when we took a recess, and when we
Thank
came back from recess and I sat down, she came over there and she was like, Christmas came early. And I'm like, what happened? Like, what?
Oh, that's so
And she told
beautiful.
me, she said, the prosecutor, Tim Blair and Dennis Moloch, she said, Dennis Moloch said he don't want to see a mother away from her kids on Christmas.
Is that, wait, who say that again, baby?
The prosecutor name is Tim Blair, and the person who sits beside him is Dennis Moloch. And they all know this because they've been calling every day. She told me, she said he don't want to see a mother away from his child for Christmas. And when Donna Galloway called me up, they asked the prosecutor, what do they recommend and stuff like that. And he told her, he said, well, I guess I'm just in the Christmas spirit. He said, I'm a revoke. It's called a revo. He said, I'm a revo her probation. And I wanted to go home with her kids.
That God put that on his heart, honey. That was God. That
And
was God.
I graduated with his daughter, honey. I was so happy. I said, how Lindsay doing?
You got real personal with him.
I got real personal, like, you don't know how much I thank you, Mr. Moloch. I
Oh,
want to
that's
give him
so
a Christmas card,
beautiful.
Miss April. I might send him and Tim
Send
Blair
him
a
one,
Christmas
baby.
card.
Yes, honey, get that report. I'm with you when you write. I'm with you when you write. Cassie baby said, hey Brittany, girl, hey, we have missed you. That's right. Let her stay home today with her mama. Everybody's talking about Katie. And let me see. Somebody said something I wanted to I like Les Rock says she a pick me hoe. Let's Rock is funny. Katie is happy with her mama. Small Talk said, Brittany, you are surrounded by so much love. My daughter let my grandson stay home yesterday. Speaking of that, she said she didn't feel like rushing and getting up. She said, because I called her, I said, are you sick? She said, no, we just laying here chilling. She said, it was freezing this morning. They up in Pittsburgh. Sharon Johnson said, Katie is so smart. She can afford to miss a day of school. I agree. Small Talk with Lakeisha. Yes, she is. Doesn't get any better than this. Yeah, we are so rejoicing in God. And my prayers are, all of our prayers are continued to be with you. And I do want to say this. Ray Mary was so uplifting and so positive. Every time she would give, report to us. But that, I think it was right before you were actually coming. She got her nerves. You could see it in her little eyes, honey. And even Royalty Queen said, "Are you worried about that thing? It's gonna be all right." And Ray Mary said, "Can you see it?" Ray Mary was like, "Okay."
I
Yeah, she
watched
loves
a
her
couple of her
Brittany.
lives last night. I cried like a baby, like just reading the comments and seeing, like, when I tell y'all know she's sweet, but it don't get
Yes,
no
she
better than
is.
Ray Mary. Like,
That's
God,
right.
God put all of y'all in my life for a reason. And when I tell y'all I loved her at first, but I have
Yes.
a totally different love for Ray Mary. Like,
Amen,
I
Brittany.
never had to worry about how I was gonna call when I got ready to call. Was I gonna have money to call? Like, thanks everybody for the cash apps, the
Yes.
deals, whatever y'all sent to Ray Muir. I got all of that.
Yes.
Ray Muir made sure I could call my kids every day. I could talk to my
Oh,
mama. I told y'all, honey, Katie told me I was calling too much, Miss April.
did she, girl?
As if she was paying for a call, honey. I said,
She
look
is.
here, sweetheart, baby. My subscribers is making the way for me to call y'all. You don't tell me I'm calling too much.
Oh my God, that is so funny. I love that Katie girl.
She said, stop calling so much, mama. Dang. I said, what?
Oh, I love her.
Yeah, I would have this. I was calling like I was on my cell phone, Miss April. Like, I call, hang up, that 15 minutes go by, I'm gonna call right back. Like, I got
Right.
ready to talk. I'm calling right back like I'm at home in Little Rock and y'all in Stuttgart.
Right. That's beautiful though. I love it.
And she told me one day, she was like, "Oh, put your big girl drawers on." I was crying.
No, she didn't.
I was crying. And then she told me, she said, "If you're gonna be crying," I said, I was crying. I said, "I'm gonna talk to you tomorrow, Pooh." She said, "Not if you're gonna be crying like that. I'm
Oh, I
not gonna
love
talk
her.
to you tomorrow."
You know what? That's how my daughters are with me even now to this day, girl. I'll talk to my oldest daughter, same thing. And she be, like I'll call them and say, I need to talk to you, sweetie. And she'd be like, what's going on, mom? Like a few times, one time I had called her, and I understand all of that. Katie is your child, honey. And I had a rough day at work. And I called my daughter. I said, my day was so stressful. And I was bawling. She's like, Mom, we all have those days, and it's going to be like that sometimes. And then she comes over to the house after she got off work. And matter of fact, this is the plant. No, that's not the plant. She bought me a peace plant. But yeah, Katie's one of them child, honey. And my daughter that I'm talking about built her house from the ground up. She works in a bank, very successful. And when her mama need her mama call her. Okay. That's Katie's one of them daughters.
Yes, and I was just I was so proud of myself because all I'm thinking is you made her this strong. Like, you have taught this little 9-year-old girl to be so strong, and now she needs you to be so strong. And I was just like,
That's
man,
beautiful. Brittany, that is beautiful. God
all I
is
could think is,
definitely
I
on your
was like,
family.
I did that. Like, pat
You
yourself
did
on the
do
back,
that.
girl. You did that.
And the one thing I love that you do, Brittany, you never allow anyone to tell you you're a bad mother. You don't receive it. I've heard you. You
I
know your
wouldn't dare.
you
I
know
wouldn't
your
dare.
mama's status.
Yes, and I stand on that like I'm Rick James. Like, yeah, that mama stuff, I got that in the chokehold. If I ain't never did nothing in my life right, I know how to be a mother.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. And can't nobody tell. Matter of fact, better than a lot of people who say that you aren't a
Exactly.
mama. Clock that T. Clock that T.
Look, clock
Bless
it up.
Diners,
You are an
clock that T.
amazing mother.
Thank you, Mom.
The
Thank
best
you.
mother.
Thank you.
Oh, and you are too, Libra
Yeah,
4.
she's the best.
You are the best of the best, honey. Yes, ma'am. You a strong woman, Libra 4. I love you, girl. And Libra 4 she be up all in my chat all the time. I'll be like, Libra 4, well, we praying. But let me read a couple more comments, my beautiful Brittany, and we gonna get out of here. We did hit an hour. Blessed Dynasty said, yes, I love my In the Safe Zone. I remember when I first ran across her channel, it was late in the morning. I was grieving my grandson, and In the Safe Zone was my therapist. That morning, she lifted my spirits. Amen. And that's what we do over here. Today, Roz lifted my spirits. Roz, I just want to shout you out, and I want to say thank you. Because you did without even realizing you did. You didn't have to say none of what you said. And I wasn't expecting none of that, Roz. And I thank you. It just made me feel better. Because a lot of times, Brittany, I don't realize that I'll be missing my daughter a lot, and I'll be walking around and I don't even realize that be what it is,
Don't
and the
cry.
holidays are coming
April,
up.
Don't cry. I'm a
I
body.
know I wasn't planning on crying, daggone it. But sometimes, and today, because when I don't feel good in my physical, I kind of feel a sort of, weak in my spiritual. So when she said those things, it just instantly uplifted my spirits. Because even last night, my daughter called me and I didn't feel like talking. I said, baby, mom don't feel good. I'll talk to you tomorrow. And I know it has a lot to do with, like I said, when I'm not feeling good, then the missing of my daughter comes on me more magnified. It's like when you're good and you're strengthened, you deal with it and you move on. But I have to pay attention to that and remember. Sometimes I forget, April, you're still in your grief process. Don't forget, honey, you got to feel your grief and keep it moving. Just hit me just like that just now. Yeah, but I am so grateful. And then I feel the love from everybody. I feel the love that we have for one another, and it's overwhelming. And I don't care what the negative or naysayers say, God does have people together here for a reason. And that's just the truth of the matter. And no weapon formed against anyone shall prosper. The word of God, and I always in my life saying that, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. No weapon formed against anybody in the chat shall prosper. No weapon formed against Brittany and her children and her mom and her family shall prosper in the name of Jesus. We are children of God. We believe in God. And we walk by, it's not by might, it's not by power, but it's by God's Spirit. And that's what we walk by today. We allowing God's Spirit to move through us. Do we do it all the time? No. But right now, right here, we are in the name of Jesus. We are so glad you're home, Brittany.
Thank you.
Do what you got to do, baby. And
yes, ma'am.
Yeah, continue. You got Ray Mary in your corner. You got a bunch of people in your corner. But, if you need anything, just run it by her and she'll let us know, or you let us know. Oh, I wanted to say one more thing, guys. Royalty Queen, because Roz mentioned that hasn't seen her. Royalty Queen said, I can let you guys know that she is on an assignment. It's a great assignment. So we won't see her for a while. I think it might be 10 days. And I miss her so much. I'm like, oh, I miss her. I wonder if I can hit her up. But so she said, I can let you guys know she's on an assignment. It's for a good thing. So, that's that. I just wanted to let you guys know, because you'll be like, where's she at? Okay. Yeah, I do get emotional, Britt, when I talk about my baby. It just, like I said, I'm due for a one of those cries, one of those cloudy cries, and then the sun comes out. I might even need to do that and not even realize it to release it, because the last couple of days I have been feeling kind of down,
And cry. I was telling my cellmate Della, like Della, she going through so much in her mind from what she did and what she in jail for, to where she think she just gotta be. Everybody in the cell in the pod is scared of Della. But when I went in there, everybody was like, she crazy. And I was like, well, I am too, Like I promise, if we don't unalive each other in the cell, everything gonna be all right. So I told Della, like, cry.
Yeah.
She got 7 kids, Miss April.
Oh,
Like I told her, cry. I couldn't
yes.
imagine having 7 kids and being away in a whole
Being
different
away
state
from.
in jail. Don't know where your kids at, what they doing, if they sticking together and all of those stuff. Like cry.
Yeah.
That's so normal. You human.
Right. That's right, baby. Thank you. Dixie Red is in the building. Brittany, I know those people that you were with in jail hated to see you
They
leave.
cried, Miss April.
I
They made
know
me
they didn't
feel
want you because you are
so
such a joy.
special. I felt so special, and they had me so sad. My Della was crying when we got up yesterday morning. She kept saying, "Who I'm gonna talk to in the middle of the night?" I said, "Talk to
Oh,
Jason."
oh my God. I know
I was
that's
messing with her. I said, "Talk to Jason like you be doing anyway."
Did she crack up laughing?
She was laughing so hard, Miss April. She was like, "You make me sick." I said, "Talk to Jason. You was talking to him before I came in here."
Oh my God. See, they loved you. And I was just thinking that. I said, I bet you they miss her. You are such a light to so many people. And we are glad to have you back. We're back. We're glad to have your light back amongst us. We thank God for it. And I'll see you guys. I'll see you in somebody else's chat or
Yes,
on your
ma'am.
chat.
I love you, and I'm gonna drop down.
All right. I love you too, darling. Thank you for coming on the panel.
You're
Thank
welcome,
you.
boo.
All right. Guys, Miss April's going to end this live. I was all over the place, not feeling well today, but I feel a lot better. And I know that because I didn't feel well, I got to remember about my grief as well. And I have not cried about my daughter. It's been a few weeks now, so I was due for that. It came out of nowhere. And then when the emotions are high like this, we are so grateful to have our doll baby back. I thank everyone who came in the chat today. Don't forget to hit the like button, guys. Please, if I didn't get to you, and I see so many people, I see Sheila Kimbrough. We still got to talk, baby. I was thinking about you today. I promise you I was. I was thinking if you're in the sister circle, then I can hit you up in Messenger. I didn't know if you were or not, because I still want to do that panel on the herniated disc and the pain and all that stuff. I still want to do that. I was thinking about that this morning. Okay. Charge it to my head, not my heart. I did see Ask Granny. I saw you, darling. Solo Dolo, Dixie Red family or DUI felonies is in the building. Leo Girl 82. All you beautiful, wonderful people, you. Cassie Baby, Annette Williams, Janice Holcomb, Marianne Watson. Thank you for the information earlier, Marianne. I needed that. Thank you. Kitty Lover, I see you, beautiful. Or beautiful Ray Mary. Sharon, I see you, baby. I hit you up this morning to see how you was doing. Nellie Hill, once again, I thank you for my super chat, boo. I love you. Thank you so much for that. Mary Brown, I see you. Let me see if I Bless Dynasty. You know I seen you, girl. You simply the best. Let me see. Let me go on down. Jersey Girl, my Jersey Girl boo in the house. When you going live, Jersey Girl? I see you, legendary baby girl. I see you. Let's rock. I see you. Let me see. Yeah, guys, I was a little foggy in my thinking today, like I said, because I didn't feel good. And I'm aware of that. When I don't feel good, that is what exactly happens to me. I get real like I don't know. Matter of fact, some people say it's like a COVID fog, and they said you could still get them when you get the booster shots, and that's exactly what I feel like is going on because my head for the last few days has been real foggy, but I do feel better. I just feel kind of weak in my body. But thank you guys for coming. I'm Bother Nay. I see you, Vanilla Creoles. Okay, let me get you out of here because you're just weird and move out. Oh God, people are so weird. Okay, let me get you out of here. I don't even want you in here at all. All right. Let me see. Scrolling. I got to get out the way for somebody else. Hurry up, April. Libra 4. I love you, boo. Let me see. Yes, Miss April. I promised you that money will be paid. I want to thank everyone for the prayers, and I love you. You have showed the love you have showed us. Yeah, we love you guys so much, Libra 4. You know we love you. Love covers the multitude of sin. I don't care what negative stuff comes. I don't care, guys. Love is love. God's love is God's love. And hey, Movado, my darling. I see you. Erica Sermons. I see you guys. Thank you all for coming. Let me get out of here because I can keep going on and on. All right, I'm scrolling all the way to the bottom. I seen you, Gwen, LaWanda B. Smittish. I seen you. Solo Dodo Tater. I'm so glad I didn't miss you. Baby D, I'm so glad I didn't miss you, darling. All right, let me see. Oh my God. It took me forever to get to the bottom, guys, and I still didn't speak to everybody. Christine Foot, I see you. Once again, guys, if I didn't call your name, please charge it to my head and not my heart, guys. All right. Wait. Stacy Dotson, I see you, baby. I did say hi to Mary Dotson. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Love you guys. Kisses.